Good morning, Panthers. It's Miss Loker, Assistant Principal of Instruction at Maryville High School. I wanted to share some important testing information for juniors. Juniors, Tuesday, April 6th is going to be our ACT test. It is a paper and pencil test that will happen on campus. It's important to note that if you fill out an application for an in-state university like ASU, NAU, U of A, and you have a composite score on your ACT of 22 or higher, you will be automatically accepted into that university. It could also really help you with selective programs within the university as well as earning scholarships. So scoring high on the ACT really does matter. A junior who's not interested in college right now, but perhaps things will change in your senior year. So I would encourage you right now, take this test, do your best, keep your options open because you never know how your life might shift and change and what plans you want to be able to have access to. Let me tell you a little bit about what to expect on the ACT testing day. The ACT test is comprised of 4 individual test sections. The tests vary in length, as you can see on this chart. Each test also varies in the number of questions. The number one thing we hear from juniors every year when they finish the ACT is that they wish they had more time or that they ran out of time. To prepare, make sure you consider the pace at which you'll need to answer questions. For example, in the English section, if you have 45 minutes and there are 75 questions, that means that you need to answer each question in about 36 seconds or less. Strategically, it will be important for you to skip questions you don't understand and come back to them later. The ones that you are pretty sure you know how to do, prioritize those, which means ultimately that you're not going to necessarily be taking the test in order. It's okay to skip questions. The most important test-taking tip I can give you is to make sure you go back and guess on the questions you left blank before the time is up. On the ACT, there is no penalty for wrong answers, which means that if you have a wrong answer on the test, it would be the same as if you just left it blank. However, most tests have only 4 options, so you have a 25% chance of scoring correctly or guessing correctly when you guess. So you might as well leave no questions blank and bubble in a random letter. At the end of the ACT, your proctor will give you a 5-minute warning. Continue to work on the questions that you feel you have a chance at answering correctly. In the last minute or two, go through all of your blank questions and choose a letter, bubble straight down. For example, in this picture, they chose the letter C. Continue to bubble C for all the questions you did not have time to answer. At least in this case, you'll have a 25% chance of getting a couple of those questions correct. So with that, I encourage you to not take it once, but take it twice. So what we recommend is that juniors take it the spring of their junior year, and then again in the summer or in the fall of their senior year. If you're interested in taking it again after your first try at Maryville, you can connect with your counselor and we'll make sure you get a voucher waiver so you don't have to pay, and we'll help you get registered at a testing site. You might be curious, well, what happens if I don't score as well on my second test? Colleges always take your best score. So one of the ways we can help you prepare is through a bunch of online resources that librarians in the district and our librarian, Ms. Kilker, have made available for you to ensure that you have access to test prep materials. Take a look at our homepage and how to access those. First, open up Google Chrome and go to pxu.org/Maryville. Then scroll down to the Site Shortcut Links section and click on Test Prep Practice. From here, you can access test prep resources online for ACT, SAT, and ASVAB. Please follow the directions to sign in and register to each resource. Please contact Ms. Kilker, Maryville Campus Librarian, if you have any questions or need support. We'll also be offering opportunities for juniors to engage in college-ready spring and summer workshops. This involves ACT test prep, university applications, and personal statement writing, as well as opportunities to apply for scholarships. This includes opportunities to apply to in-state universities, developing your personal statement, applying for scholarships, creating your FSA ID for FAFSA, as well as preparing for the ACT. Scan this QR code or go to pxu.org/page/25414 to sign up for these opportunities. Also, Maryville High School will be hosting our very own Panther College Prep Retreat in July. Please scan the QR code to sign up or go to tinyurl.com/panthercollegeprep to sign up for this opportunity. By April 6th, many of you will already be on campus in-person learners, but some of you juniors might be coming onto campus for the first time, as you may have selected virtual learning and you have stayed at home doing Teams learning. So I wanted to give you a little bit of insight into what to expect in terms of COVID safety protocols and how to prepare for test day. On test day, please make sure you enter through the north parking lot off of 59th Avenue. Our south gate will be closed. Student check-in will be in the auditorium. And you will get your temperature checked. You will do a QR code symptom check. Please bring your phone so that you can scan the QR code and do your symptoms check. If you do not have a cell phone, we can accommodate you with a laptop so that you can submit that form. And we ask that all students are wearing masks, maintaining a 6 feet distance, and ensuring that they're respectful of everyone's personal space. In the testing rooms, we'll be very spread out, so you'll have more than 6 feet distance. We'll make sure that everything is sanitized. You can keep your pencil for the day, so it's a single-use item. Additionally, we will provide breakfast and lunch for testers on campus. That's it, juniors. Please remember April 6th is an asynchronous learning day, which means that all juniors will be on campus doing ACT testing and all staff will be supporting with ACT testing on this day. All other learners will be doing asynchronous learning, meaning they're logging into classes, doing the work that the teachers have assigned, but we'll be doing that independently.